Hello, Caspar here from Beau's Wine on the 7th of December 2014. Tasting with you a Santenay from Marc Colin. This is the Santenay Claude. And it says Vieilles on the label. Now some people put Vieilles on their label when their vineyards got to the age of 25. Marc Colin, I mean, they really mean it. This vineyard is now something like 115 years old. So and at that age, vines, you know, they don't produce a lot of fruit. The yields are naturally restricted by the age of the vine, but that fruit the vines do produce, tends to be super concentrated. So it's got a lovely. I've just tasted the Marange from the same vintage from Bachelet-Monod. This is such a different nose, very high pitched, very fresh and airy nose. Getting a hint of sort of almond kernel, sort of that kernel, sort of almond aroma. And a sort of cranberry freshness about it. This is very much on red fruit, a little bit of red cherry, but overall a really crisply aromatic nose, and cranberry really comes to mind. Yum. The other thing I find about this wine is something rooty, and Pinot Noir Burgundy in particular can get very rooty, and it's that sort of beetroot earthiness that I must say I find very appealing. It's a very sort of subterranean sort of smell. Wonderful density to it, but it's lively. It's again, the palate's quite airy, but it gathers about itself sort of rockiness, particularly towards the back end. It's lovely, upright, fresh wine. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily expect that from 09. This is quite a warm vintage, but this is really lip-smacking, red, fresh fruits, and then this sort of rockiness at the back, almost like chewing a bit of limestone. It's yeah, I mean, as with the Marange I just tasted, I think this could ideally do with another year or two, but then I think it'll last for a long time, and I think another 6-7 years probably won't do this any harm whatsoever. But this interesting pairing, I mean, wildly different wines of about the same price, and both completely delicious.